quick one, let's look at degrees. So this is simple for minutes. This is simple for minutes, okay? And this symbol is used for second, okay? And of course, you know that this is degree. So degrees. All right. So 1 minute equals to 1 over 60 degree. That is, what it basically mean here is that if we interpret it in another form, it means that 60 minutes equals to 1 degree. Okay. And you know that 60 seconds equals to 1 minute, right? So it then implies that 3,600 seconds will be equals to 1 degree. So we can use this fact to convert between degree, minute, and second. So degree is the highest one among them, followed by minute, and the smallest one is seconds. So 60 minutes equals to 1 degree, and 3,600 seconds, which is 60 times 60 seconds, equals to 1 degree. So this is the conversion. To convert minute to second, or to convert seconds to minute, divide by 60 degree. To convert minutes to degree, divide by 60 degree. And to convert seconds to degree, divide by 3,600 degree. So 60 minutes is 60 seconds equals to 1 minute, and 3,600 minutes equals to 1 degree. And know this fact, that when you are converting smaller units to bigger unit, you divide. When you are converting bigger unit to smaller unit, you multiply. Okay. So let's look at this following example briefly. Perform each of the following calculations. So this is simple addition. Solution. So we have a 51 degree 29 minutes plus 32 degree 46 minutes. So if we add it up, that will be 9 plus 6. So 9 plus 6 is a 15. Carry 1 here. 3, this is 7. 7 is more than 6. You know, maximum we can have here is a 59. So when it's more than, when it's up to, you have to carry. So 6 and 7 is 1. Remainder 1. So write down the remainder and carry the other one to this place. Okay. So 1 plus 2, 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. So this is degree. And then 5 plus 3, that is 84. So the answer is 84 degree 15 minutes. And B, we have 90 degree, okay, 0 minutes minus 73 degree 12 minutes. So if we subtract this, or you have to borrow here because we don't have any. And when you borrow 1 from here, you'll be left with if you borrow 1 from here, you'll be left with 8. Bring it here, you have 10. Borrow 1 from here, you have 9. Bring it here. When it comes here, it becomes 6. Okay, so that is 6. Borrow 1 from here, you have 5. Bring it here, you have 10. 10 minus 2, that will be 8. 5 minus 1, that will be 4. 48. Here we have 9 left. 9 minus 3, that will be 6 degree, and 8 minus 7, that will be 1. So the answer, guys, 16 degree 48 minutes. So this is how you can perform all this kind of calculation. Example 4, convert 74 degree 8 minutes 14 seconds to decimal degrees to the nearest thousand. Okay, so let's see how this works. A, what do we have there? We have 74 degree 8 minutes 14 seconds. We are converting everything to degree, right? So remember, when you are converting smaller to bigger units, you divide. So that would be 74 plus 8 divided by 60, okay, plus 14 divided by 3,600, okay, and that would be 74 plus 0.13 plus 0.0039. So if we add everything together, we're going to have this answer. So adding them together, we have these answers. So that will be 74 degree or 74, okay, 74.1339. So this is what we have, and then our answer to the nearest thousand, that'll be 74.134 degrees. So this is how you convert. You divide the minute by 60, divide the second by 3600, and then you have the answer. B, convert 34.817 to degrees, minute, second, and you give your answer to the nearest second. So we have B, 34.817 degrees. So we break it down into 34, okay, degree plus 0.817. Okay, so let's convert to minute first, and this will be 34 degree plus the minute will be 49.02 minutes, and then we break down the minute to second. That will be 34 degree plus 49 minutes plus 0.2, so it's in minutes, 0.02. Okay, it's a minute now converted to second, we multiply by 60 seconds again. So that will be 34 degree 49 minutes. Okay, and 1 point, that will give us what? So that will give us 1.2 seconds, and then we are asked to give our answers to the nearest second. So that will be 34 degree 49 minutes and 1 second. So this is the answer to the nearest second. So normally you have calculator, and calculator can simply do this for you. Okay, but it is also important that you know what is happening. It's always important to know what is happening, even though you are using calculator. So that's the basis of it, guys. So radian. When we talk about radian, we mean another way of measuring angles. So scientifically, or in physics and engineering, angles are normally measured in radian, because radian is considered to be more complex and more general way of representing angle, while degree is local and more elementary. So a central angle is a positive angle whose vertex is at the center of a circle. So a circle is also used to find the definition of radius. Okay, so radians derive its meaning from radius. Okay, so radian comes from radius, and you know what radius is. Okay, when we talk about radius, we are talking about half of the diameter of a circle, or a line that runs from the center of the circle to the circumference. So when two radii are bounded by an arc, so ratio of the arc that is the ratio of the length of the arc and the angle that is formed by the two radius is called radian. So the radian measure of any central angle is the length of the intersected arc divided by the circle's radius. So radius, so we say r equals to s all over theta. Okay, where theta is the angle formed at the center, r equals to radius, or we call it radians now, and s equals to the length of arc. So radian derive its definition from this formula. Okay, so converting from degrees to radian, so and from radian to degree, so we can convert from degree to radian and radian to degree. Okay, so you know that the sum of angle in a circle is 360. Okay, total angle in a circle is 360. So pi radian is normally equals to 180 degree. Okay, so pi radian is normally equal to 180 degree. Pi radian equals to 180 degree. So that means 1 radian will be equals to 180 degree over pi. Okay, and then imply that 1 degree will be equals to 1 pi radian divided by what? 180 degree. So this is we can use this to formulas to convert between degree and radian. So using basic relationship, pi radian equals 180 degree. So to convert degrees to radian, multiply the degree by pi over 180, and to convert radian to degree, multiply the radian by 180 over pi. Okay. So to convert degree to radian, you multiply by pi over 180. Okay, and then to convert radian to degree, you multiply by 180 divided by pi. Okay, remember the one you are converting will be at the top numerator. So this is the formula for converting degrees to radian. So quick one, let's look at this example. Example 5. Convert each angle in degrees to radian. So we have A, 60 degree. So that would be 60 degree over 1 multiplied by pi over 180 degree. So this is here 1 and 60 here 3. So that is pi over 3 radian. Okay, that is the answer. B, 270 degree will be equals to 270 over 1 multiplied by 180, pi over 180. So this is what can go now. Alright, 3 can go, 3 here 90 and 3 here we have 60. So uh, 30 here we have 2, 30 here we have 3. So this is 3 pi over 2 radian. Okay? 3 pi over 2 radian. So pause the video and take the third one as your classwork. B, example 6. Convert each angle in radians to degree. So these angles are in radian, we want to convert to degree. So we have pi over 4 radian equals to pi over 4 multiplied by 180 degree divided by pi. Okay, so pi cancels pi, 4 here 1, 4 here, that's 4 in 18 is 4, 4 times 4 is 16, 20. So this is 45 degree. Okay. And the B, we have minus 4 pi all over 3 radian equals to minus 4 pi divided by 3 multiplied by 180 divided by pi. So this will cancel, and here we have 60. So 4 times 60, that will be 4 times 6, that is 240 degree, minus 240 degree. Okay. And then C, so you can take C as your classwork, okay, while we solve D. Minus 4.7 radian. So that would be equals to minus 4.7 multiplied by 180 divided by pi radian. And when you want to substitute this, you use the normal value of pi. The normal value of pi is what? 3.14. So that is times 180 all over 3.14. So if we divide that, do you have calculator there? So you divide. This is 4.7, guys. So let's check calculator, quick one, and then divide. Make sure you're doing your classwork. Okay? Very important. Alright guys, 4.7 divided by 3.14. 4.7 divided by 3.14, that will be 4.7 divided by 3.14. So that will basically be 1.49. So that is equal to 1.49. So that is equals to minus 1.49 multiplied by 180 degree. Okay, so this is 1.49. 1.49. Okay, 497. So if we multiply by 180, we have 269 minus 269. So that is basically going to be minus 269.43 degrees. So this is the answer, guys. So do your classwork. So this is the elementary, guys, angle measures. So these are the measures of angle, degrees and radian. And then we've seen how to convert from radian to degree, degree to radian. We've seen the definition of angle, complementary and supplementary angles. We've seen how to convert, how to express angles in degree, minute, and seconds. So in our next lesson, we'll be looking at trigonometric functions. See you there.